Hello, we are live for some more predictions. This time we're out of rights for some League of One Matchday number 26 games. So let's go over, have a look back at last week's games, see how we got on with our predictions, and see what is to come this week. So first up, PSG, they came away with a 2-1 victory against Nice. Draxler and Keane scoring the goals for the home side. Lopez got a goal back for Nice, but still fell in defeat. Next up, it was a draw between Reims and Lens, 1-1, with Zenali scoring the opening goal for the home side, and Sotoka got the equaliser for Lens. Next up, Montpellier 2-1 winners on the road against Lyon, with Sevener and Wehi for the home side. Pakuta got their goal. Monaco and Loex, a 2-2 draw. Ben Yedder scored the 2 goals for Monaco, including a dramatic 93rd minute equaliser. Mofi scored the 2 goals for Lyon. My shirt says Chelsea Football Club because Chelsea's a supporter, and that bit says Samsung, the sponsor of the club. And you weren't quite first day Sophie's World. In fact, it was Toilet Man. But welcome back anyway. Thanks for tuning in to this live stream. And you could be the first person to hit the like button on this particular stream. Let's see if you can do it. So next up, we had Nimes 2-0 winners against Dijon. Did you know Samson? Yeah, Samson. Yeah, I get it. Good one. So named 2-0 winners with Weepits and Alison. Meanwhile, for the home side, Dijon, Samuel Martinio got sent off right at the end of the match. Yeah, good day again for the third time. Yeah, welcome back there, Cavan 22, and it will be a fourth time later on tonight as got the final batch of games, the La Liga predictions to make. That kicks off tomorrow, so a special quadruple live stream tonight. Pretty weird one, but anywho, better get on to it. So Knots 3-1 winners against Angers. Simon, Loza and Bamba for Knots, and Mangini for the home side Angers. Yeah, you're on the one sites there, Tourism XP8 if you want to see some stripping. So our next game has Strasbourg 2-1 winners against Metz, with Thomason scoring 2 goals, and we had Delane scoring the goal for Metz. Now we've got Fishing Rhoda coming on. Hello, I'm new. Do you cover fishing on this channel? No, I don't, surprisingly, because this is mainly a football channel, but I have been diving into other sports, like when it comes to the football cups, like I've done netball, done cricket, and those type of things, especially once the Olympic Games come along, they're covering that into depth, so that'll be good fun times. Assuming the Olympic Games goes ahead this year, of course, but until fishing becomes a professional sport, then yeah, wouldn't really be talking about stats in particular, but feel free to get your own information about fishing because I'm kind of just to what people have to say about their own favourite interests. And yeah, now for all things fishing, yeah, I might actually write your name down there to check out what your channel entails. I know what it's going to be about. But it's becoming a big catches you made and stuff. We shall see. And Wyden Hinchy, the legendary YouTuber, has joined this one too. You need to watch Wyden Hinchy, their videos. Really good. Okay, yeah. Got quite a few things up for you guys. Yeah. Fishing. Oh yeah, as well. Yeah, so quite a lot of channels and quite a few other people that's been mentioned about they've done quite well in the parkline scenery as well. But anywho, let's go back to what this video is actually about, which is some French football. So we got Strasbourg 2-1 winners against Metz. Oh, we done that one. Okay, next game was Saint Etienne 2-0 winners against Wings. goal scorers are Boenga and Lyon. We have Lille and Brest 0-0 stalemates. Also, Bordeaux and Marseille was a 0-0 stalemate. And big St Kilda fan, many may know, Zach Jones had a hamstring injury, and so does Rohan Marshall, and will miss rounds 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. Wow, so that's a big loss for your team there. So hopefully they're able to recover. Hopefully the other players can put in a shift and make it work in the absence. As you want to ever get into fishing, I will recommend Shimano's SLX bait cast combo fishing rod. Really good rod, and it's guaranteed to catch snappers and tuna. And you sign up for the new park runner, Hunter Nelson. Yeah, heard from, was it taller man that mentions that name there? How do you know he's going to be a new park runner? Yeah, got to jot it down, and we shall see if he is going to turn up and deliver the business. And jot down that fishing information there. I haven't done too much fishing in my time, just a little bit here and there, but who knows, it might be something for me when I retire, or who knows, something when I'm a little bit older, or spare time, or just somehow just stumble back into it, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. And Zach Jones is a huge ass. It's unfortunate. And Giovanni Roda goes for Brisbane, a bit of lively competition there. And when does the AFL season start back up, guys? Alright, so next up, we have Marseille and Nice, which kicks off tomorrow. We've got 2 hours 10 for Marseille. We've got 3 hours 25 for the draw, and 3:30 for Nice. Marseille comes into it at 9th. Willis in the past 5, just picking up 2 draws. Nemo for Nice in 14th, 2 wins in the past 5 matches. Going to go up a 2-0 for Nice. Football Science is going to go up a 1-1 draw. We have to quickly tell you about how do we go on with last week's predictions. I managed to pick up 6.8 with lights of PSG to win, Names to win, as well as the Lens game to get a draw. Football Science have 3.1 with the Bordeaux Marseille game to get a draw. Overall leaderboard 181.56 for myself, 177.36 for the Football Simulator, and 36.86 for Cavan Wright in third. Alright, the AFC season starts up next month there, okay. And you'll recommend giving it a watch. Yeah, I definitely have seen it a few times there before, but not top of my list for my favourite sports. So it's, like the football, of course, probably like the cricket, a lot of sports before AFL. Like the golf, the tennis, basketball, the athletics. So yeah. And we have a gay league football island. You mean the Gaelic? Oh, it's definitely not pronounced gay league, that's for sure, but I think I kind of know what you're talking about there. Native Warrior there, that's a pretty interesting, strange game as well too. So next game we have Brest taking on Lyon. 6.50 for Brest, 4.33 for the draw, and $1.40 for Lyon. Brest comes into it in 12th, 1 between 2 draws in the past 5. Meanwhile for Lyon, in third, 4 wins in the past 5. They got a 3-0 victory for Lyon, compared to a 2-1 victory for Lyon. Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Beast never replied to that video, so I still don't know what his favourite sport is. It was going to be his favourite sport, and I was going to talk about that particular sport 10 times instead of 10 sports to talk about once was the idea of that particular video, but it's no point for him, so don't have to make those individual batches of videos, unfortunately. And yeah, hopefully Nick Valerio lets you know what his favourite sports are. Did he end up doing one of those videos? I know someone did a top 10 favourite sports video, didn't they? And you finished your ranking for the favourite AFL women's players. Nice one. And Georgia, okay, so this has been the Georgia Pat Wikios comes in there as an AFL player. Was number 1, of course, followed by Monica Conti. And so next up we have St. Etienne taking on Weems. 225 for St. Etienne, 280 for the draw, and 340 for Weems. St. Etienne comes in 15th. 3 wins in a draw in the past 5. Meanwhile for Weems, they come into 13th. 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games. They got a 1-1 draw compared to a 3-2 victory for Weems. Next up is Nantes against Marseille. 280 for Nantes, 310 for the draw, and 240 for Marseille. Nantes going to an 18th, a victory in the draw in the past 5. Marseille, just a couple of draws. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory for Marseille, compared to a 1-0 victory for Nantes. And yeah, it's always been XP8 always comes up with these random comments there, but it's just nice that he's tuning in, adding to my watch time, but he doesn't really say anything appropriate. Lots of stripping involved there and other different comments. So your favourite woman is Mitch Wyman's mum, and filmed a video with her last night. And we got Fresh, welcome to the channel as well too. Yeah, it's been a while since he talked about his cancer comments here. I was wondering when he was going to start that series of comics there, so there we go. Alright, next up we have Montpellier against Weems. 280 for Montpellier. We've got 325 for draw and 230 for wins. So Montpellier come into it in 8, 2 wins and a draw. Meanwhile, Wins come into it in 5th, a between 2 draws in the past 5. Going to go up a 3-1 victory for Montpellier, compared to a 2-2 draw. Oh yeah, Fresh is a famous YouTuber, but he doesn't have the official icon thing there, because if you got the official icon, then that says they have over 100,000 subscribers. So he'll be just one of those fake channel type things there. But it's nice that the other Fresh version came along to check me out. So next up we have Nice against Metz. 220 for Nice, 330 for the draw, and 288 for Metz. Nice going to it down 14th, 2 wins in the past 5. Meanwhile for Metz, they come into it in 7th, 2 wins in the draw in the past 5. Going to go off a 2-2 draw, compared to a 2-1 victory for Metz. Usually gave me a channel strike when their Hammered's icon gets removed until the fully strike ends. Okay, that's unfortunate. But how do I know that you're the real Fresh? Because I can't click on your channel icon, unfortunately, using this particular computer software, so I have to just go on separate. So, you know, if you are the real Fresh, then the numbers would stop it right now, wouldn't they? I would imagine so. It's just on the screen, that's not going to happen, and also Mrs. Heaver is not going to come on as well too. No. So where are we? So I'm going to go up on to Montpellier 3-1 winners, coming to a 2-2 draw. Then goes Nice against Metz, 220 for Nice, 330 for draw, and 288 for Metz. So I'm going to go up a 2-2 draw on this one, coming to a 2-1 victory for Metz. Probably just fast track the rest of these games here because we've still got one more stream to do tonight. So Lens against Dijon, $1.50 for Lens, $3.75 for the draw, and $6 for Dijon. We're both going to go up a 2-0 victory for Lens. Next game is Strasbourg and Angers, 2-10 for Strasbourg, 2.88 for the draw, and 3.30 for Angers. Going to go up a 0-0 stalemate, commit to a 2-1 victory for Strasbourg. Okay, Fresh is currently filming the video. Can you tell me where I should land in Fortnite and be featured in that kind of videos? So stay tuned if I can. Yeah. Drop that down. Where to land in Fortnite? What are my options? I haven't played Fortnite at all. I've just seen it a few times. Let's just say the beach. Is that an option? Who do you think will win the Australian Open? What that means of the women's games? Probably Djokovic for the men's, and is Serena Williams doing it for the women's? It's just got a thing. Next game we have Strasbourg and Angers. Got 2-10 for Strasbourg, 2.88 for the draw, and 3.30 for Angers. Strasbourg in 16th, 1 victory and 2 draws in the past 5. Angers coming to its 10th, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5 games. Going to go up a 0-0 stalemate compared to a 2-1 victory for Strasbourg. And do you think this should replace the French Open with the New Zealand Open? They're 2 separate events, so probably not. They make it work in the schedule normally. Unfortunately, this year the tennis tournament in New Zealand got cancelled because they would have had it back in January there, but unable to make the quarantine situation work like Australia was able to manage to do so with more space. And Keysborg. Yeah, the beach is called Sandy Shores, thank you. Okay, fair enough. Glad I could help. So it's names and Bordeaux. 2.88 for names, 3.40 for the draw, and 2.10 for Bordeaux. Names, they come into it at 19th, 2 wins in the past 5. Meanwhile for Bordeaux in 11th, 1 victory and a draw. Gonna go with names, 1-0 winners compared to a 2-1 victory for Bordeaux. Loex against Lille, 4 bucks for Loex, 3.30 for the draw, and $1.83 for Lille. Loex in 17th, 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 5. Lille, top of the table, 4 wins and a draw in the past 5. And we're both going to go with a surprising 3-2 win for Loex with their good recovering form. And Keysborg plays soccer in the 2nd division in a league, just like the FA Cup player. Keen Duman is a star for the Keysborg Pirates. Interesting knowledge there, Blake Ryan. And they were actually having the FFA Cup competition this season. It just started recently, in Australia. So I better check out how that tournament is going down. And New Zealand is the worst country in terms of what we're up there with, like obesity rates, not quite as high as the US and a few other countries. But depending on what particular criteria, we may be the worst. But most of the time, we are regarded as the best, one of the best countries for a number of different key measurements. And do you want to date? Not to my interest. Serena Williams. No, one date Serena Williams, but it'd be fun to hang out with her, I suppose. And can you give us room tour and Nathan for 450 subs celebration? Now we're doing that big celebration, let's pick up to 500. And my day wasn't too badly. I just hit around the house, able to catch up with a number of these upcoming videos. That's how I was able to schedule these for win. And no sister reveal. She doesn't want to be in the live streams, so it's her decision. Melbourne is the most livable city. Yeah, okay, good enough, good measurement. Was it sad when? Okay, that's incorrect there, Toys Man. Alright, so, and finally for the Ligue 1 predictions, we have PSG taking on Monaco. $1.57 for PSG, 4 bucks for the draw, and 4.50 for Monaco. PSG coming into it in seconds, 4 wins in the past 5. Monaco in 4th, also 4 wins in the past 5. So a difficult match, and they're actually going to go with Monaco to cause an upset. Hopefully PSG don't win once this year. Going to go Monaco 2-1 winners. Football's mates is going to go PSG 4-0 winners. That didn't happen, big man. Serena Williams is fine. Do you like New Zealand's Navy? Yeah, do a pretty good job. And not getting my sister. And I don't think my parents want to be in the live stream there. But stay tuned, guys. We still got one more live stream tonight. That is some La Liga predictions. That's all for this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment below your thoughts, predictions, anything else you want to mention down below. And UCAT has the same number of subs as you. Are you nervous? Yes. Scared.